Hey guys, so today is Sunday, I think the 8th, and Felix has a vet appointment today, so I'm gonna try and bring you guys along with me. Don't know how much I'm gonna get, but we're gonna go there. We've got to go to PetSmart and run some errands today, our typical Sunday workload. So I'll bring you guys along as much as I can. I don't always like whipping out the camera in store. Some places don't really enjoy people filming inside of them, but you know, we'll do whatever we can do. Oh, and I just posted the very first weekly vlog, and it seems like you guys are enjoying it, so I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, we really gotta get going, so let's go. So at the pet store, the only thing we picked up for the little pets is the guinea pig food, and I do just take it out of here and dump it in this, which is, I think, yeah, it's just like a Rubbermaid container, but it's airtight, so it keeps it mostly fresh, but I'm not gonna put any in there until I go through this, just because this is older, so I'll set this aside. But what I wanted to say was, as you guys could see from that clip, some of the pet store brands are actually surprisingly getting some relatively healthy, I don't know, treats. There was a lot of dried fruits and vegetables, and there was even forage mixes for guinea pigs and rabbits, which could also be used for hamsters, maybe even other rodents, I don't really know. But I thought that was interesting. They even had, one of the treats was pea flakes, and it had dried carrot in it too. But I thought it was pretty interesting that they offered those, because normally in the US you have to order them online. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Maybe the US is finally taking a turn for the better when it comes to treats. Hey guys, so last night I went ahead and did some reorganizing, some sorting. I threw out a bunch of stuff over there. A fair bit of it is Arwen's. Some of it's stuff that like I never used but wasn't wanting to let go of, like Lumi's castle. I want to buy her a new one and take the bottom off of it, but I didn't take the bottom off of that one and she peed on it. And it's almost impossible to clean. So yeah, I did some reorganizing. Everything's mostly sorted now. So we've got like food and treats here. This is the Walking Dead fabric that I have, but then there's also the scale and my camera, which isn't set up. This is some fleece stuff. This is all hamster stuff in here. That's literally all I have left besides what's in Arwen's cage and what's in Lumi's cage right now. And then this is dog toys, dog stuff, cat toys, and then the random ramp covers that won't remain there forever, but they're in there now. And we've got the bed pads that I use, 2 carrying bags, and then 1 more carrying bag over here. Down here is just extras, so there's some ceramic tiles over here. This is some extra parts to things, an extra water bottle. I've got 2 more extra water bottles that I just washed that are gonna end up going in there. And then that just has a wheel in it. So I was sitting here prepping Finn's food for tonight kind of early because his bowl needed cleaned, and I realized I haven't really vlogged, so I wanted to sort of show you guys my process. So I usually load up Finn's bowl because it's still winter. I load it up with more than he'll eat so that he can free feed, but of course bugs go to the bathroom. So what I do is, in order to save these worms, I dump it into a little mesh strainer. I'll shake them off, and then I put the live ones back in here, ditch the dead ones, and then I'm gonna end up refilling with some more from this bin. I also have this bin and this one here, and then there are 2 more grow out bins in the closet. Really, this is a grow out bin too because there's a bunch of different sizes in here. Like I have some that are reaching adulthood and even pupating, but then there are babies in here too. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and refill that. Right now he is only eating mealworms and waxworms. I can't get him to eat anything else. He just ignores them in his bowl. When it was warmer, he ate a bunch of different stuff. In fact, I have a diet video on Tenrix, and it included some of the stuff that he eats, but right now he's barely eating anything other than mealworms and waxworms. So I make sure that he has pretty much an unlimited source of that, and then when I feed the mealworms, which they've kind of devoured it, but you can see there's this white powder on it, and that is calcium dust, and that way he's getting enough calcium because he's also not eating his kibble right now. Alright, so here's about what he's gonna have. This will take him a couple days to get through, but there's probably about 50 mealworms there and about 10 waxworms, I'd say, and that'll take him 2 or 3 days to get through. Either way, in about 2 days I'm going to repeat this process of dumping their poop away, so that his worms don't get all dirty and gross. I'm not sure how well you can see it up there, but I actually cleaned out this bin too, which I'm pretty excited about. I mentioned that before, that I was going to do that, and this one looks like it needs cleaned out, but I just need a better storage system, really. And I'm doing laundry right now, which is very exciting because I haven't done it in a while. These guys just got cleaned out yesterday, 2 days ago. They're actually on Carefresh right now, which I am not a fan of for guinea pigs. Not because it's not safe, just because it starts to smell really quick. They just pee so much. So it has to be changed out every day while they're on that. But I am almost out of wood stove pellets, so... Well, I have cleaned the guinea pig cage, except for this section, because that's not due until tomorrow. And I did the hedgehog cages. Their wheels are still soaking, so technically I'm not done with the hedgehog cages. And I did laundry today, which isn't all put away. The pads and the fleece is put away, but I gotta sort through the cozies. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys super quick what we've got going on today. Sorry if you can hear CSI in the background. I'm using Chromecast. It's a pain in the butt to pause. So yeah, we've got some green fleece down here. Nothing matches because I didn't feel like digging through my fleece. 2 cuddle cups, nothing special. Some toys, lots of toys. Because I found a bunch of them while I was cleaning the other day. And then we've got their usual setup in the center, fleece and their willow tunnel, another toy, which I might end up tossing because they don't play with it at all. And then this section is pretty much the same as it's been, just fleece, a pad, their litter tray and hay box, bottles, that fun stuff. And then the hedgehogs over here, Draco has his whale print with some blue fleece, and Blaze doesn't really match, but he has everything's blue except for, well, this is still blue, but he's got his little Dapper Foxes tunnel. And yeah, that's about it. See how beer. I gotta finish cleaning up the mess I made and finish their wheels. I might do Finn's cage today too, but I'm not sure. We'll see. It's not exactly dirty. I might just replace the fleece underneath. He spilled his sand the other day, so. Hey guys, so it is Friday the 13th, and I haven't vlogged that much this week. It's been kind of a hectic week, and next week will probably be kind of hectic, and it'll be hectic until after the move. But what I wanted to address here is how best to contact me, because I recently took my Facebook page offline, my Pug Pibble Hedgie page. I took that offline for a few days, and then I today decided to bring it back online, but I disabled the message feature. I'm not active on that page. Like, I don't actively post about the pets on that page. I do that on Instagram. But I was actively responding to messages very frequently on that page. And I found it to be very stressful for me to keep up with everyone. I enjoyed helping everyone, and I still enjoy helping everyone, but Facebook has a grading system to where if you don't respond to a message within a certain amount of time, it will dock your grade. And for some reason I found that very stressful. Just because sometimes I'm busy and I can't respond until the next day, or I can't respond for a few hours or whatever. And Facebook rates your page on a percentage based on your response rate. So I found that incredibly stressful. Now, you could mark yourself as a way to avoid being graded, but then you have to remember to do that. And I was finding myself forgetting to do that. I also found that I was getting a lot of spam on that page, which could just be because it's Facebook. But that was pretty frustrating to deal with because my Facebook page's messages go to my cell phone, so I was getting all of those to my cell phone. So for the few of you that I was helping out on Facebook, I did, as far as I know, resolve all of the issues that you guys had messaged me about, questions about your hedgehogs and things like that. If you happen to have any more for me, though, the best way to contact me would be on YouTube. You can comment on any video you want, or on Instagram if you send me a DM. Now, sometimes I don't get my DMs, so the best thing to do is to send me a DM and then comment on my most recent pictures saying you sent one. And that way I know to check. So that is definitely one of the best ways to contact me. If you're needing hedgehog help, I thoroughly recommend the hedgehog pages. I'm not the only one that knows the answers to hedgehog related questions. There are so many different hedgehog forums, and my personal favorites are the hedgehog pages on Facebook. There are some really great groups on there. I'm an admin for Hedgehogs and Things, which is a group that isn't only about hedgehogs, but most of us in it are hedgehog owners. So we welcome all the questions about hedgehogs. Plus, if you have questions about other animals or just life, that's welcome there too. There are a ton of other groups that you can join if you want to.
Are you going to say hi to everybody, Grumpy Gus? Oh, so grumpy. Say Mom woke me up. She didn't offer me any mealies. She pulled me out of my nice warm bed. And now she wants to clip my nails. And I'm not having any of it. You're awfully cute though. Mm. What is that? Hmm? You're awfully cute for being so mean and grumpy. Hmm? You know it too, huh? Oh, you're fine. You act like you haven't been getting your nails cut for the last 3 years of your life. Such a goof. What, you can't make up your mind whether you want to be grumpy or whether you want to hang out? Hey, little miss. I've got a present for you. I do. Yeah, what is that? You don't want it? You've never had a red one before. I wonder if they're different flavors. What is that? Oh, they must taste different because she's taken this one. She's so gentle, it's ridiculous. Oh, and she gone. Couldn't even focus fast enough to see her. Oh, there she is. The boys have their veggies too. Pretty simple dinner tonight. They've got green leaf, green peppers, carrots, which are almost gone already, and some grape tomatoes. So that's pretty much their staple diet. They get different things added to that basic meal there. Alright, so I ordered some carriers for the move and they came in today. I got 3 of the same kind, 2 for the hedgehogs and 1 for Lumi. I don't know if I can do this with one hand without breaking something. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So I decided not to use DIY ones for this move just because I wanted to have everything be as seamless as possible. So that's these. I'll put one together and then show you guys. They literally just came in 2 sections and then they snapped together, and then the top here, I think, yeah, so the top should just pop open. There it goes.
Ta-da! And pop's closed. The lighting is so weird right now. They're a little... Am I doing this wrong? No. Okay, there we go. So they're just hard shell plastic. I wanted to get some hard things just in case they decide to pee in them. And I didn't want to have any wire mesh in case Lumi decides to chew in the carrier. So this will be a little more chew proof, and hopefully we'll keep some heat in for them. I'm not sure how heat efficient it'll be. But then for Finn, because he doesn't pee in carriers, I've got my fabric carrier. And then for the guinea pigs, they're actually gonna go in this one here, which is a cat carrier, or I'm gonna buy a second cat carrier because the cat's gonna go in there. But yeah, so I think we're well on the way to having the pets situated for the move. Not so much for the rest of us, but that's all right. Alright guys, so this is the last clip of the day, of the night. I'm sorry, you can probably hear my fan, and I'm bright yellow because I'm in my bedroom getting ready to edit. This will probably be up a day late because I don't know how much work I'm gonna get done. It's like, where's my phone? Can you even see that? 1:11 in the morning. So this is supposed to go up tomorrow, Sunday. Sorry, I'm crooked. This is supposed to go up tomorrow, Sunday, but it'll probably go up Monday, just so I can get some sleep. But I'm gonna work on it a little tonight, so we'll see. Anyway, getting sidetracked as per usual. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!